Your Excellency Nasir Ahmed El-Rufai, Executive Governor of the State of Kaduna, Right Honorable Speaker of the Kaduna State House of Assembly, Your Royal Majesty, the Honor of Ife, Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, Ambassadors and High Commissioners present, fellow invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I thank Your Excellency for the invitation and for the very warm reception and gracious hospitality. I also thank you for according me this rare opportunity to speak at this third edition of the Kaduna Investment Forum and share my experience in investment promotion in the several years that I have served in various capacities in the Tanzanian government. Excellency, congratulations on the excellent arrangements for this meeting and for the extraordinary attendance of prominent men, businessmen and women. There is a saying back home in the Swahili language, nyota njema huonekana asubuhi. Translated literally means, a lucky star is seen early in the morning. I'm confident that with this kind of audience, this meeting will be a resounding success. Allow me also to commend Your Excellency for the wise decision to establish the forum for the purpose of promoting the Kaduna State as an investment destination of choice for Nigerian and international investors and business people. This is the right thing to do. It is the right way to do it in the quest for advancing sustainable growth and development in this great state. I was highly impressed with this initiative when I heard about it. That is why I really accepted your invitation, and here I am to extend a hand of support. Excellencies, it is an age-old fact that there is no development without investments. It has not happened anywhere before, and I don't see it happening anywhere, anytime in future. Investments grow economies, create jobs, increase people's and nations' incomes, and they help lift people and nations from poverty to prosperity, or from prosperity to even higher levels of prosperity. Because even the developed countries of the US, Japan, China, they are still pitching for investments to their countries because they want to get to greater levels of life. Excellencies, it takes investments to turn arable land into a farm producing agricultural crops and a ranch producing meat and milk. It takes investments to build factories, residential houses, office blocks, shopping malls, cinema halls, stadiums, logistics centers, and generate incomes to those who have invested. It takes investments to build schools, hospitals, ports, airports, railways, waterways, water and power supply systems to improve people's living standards. It takes investments to have in place well-functioning governments, defense and security establishments, parliaments, courts of law to provide services to the people and ensure progress, safety, security and justice in societies and nations. Without investments, all these and many more I have not mentioned will not be possible. Without investments, resources and opportunities, however abundant they may be, will not be able to benefit the individuals, societies, or nations which own them. In other words, or in the words of Fernando de Soto, these resources will be nothing but dead capital. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, when I highlight the significance of investments, I'm not in any way trying to demean the importance of resources and other potentials. I'm fully aware of the central role they play. As a matter of fact, it is their availability which is the foremost factor in investors' choice of where to go. When they say we go to Kaduna, the first question is they ask, what is there? Why should we go there? What are we going to benefit from there? I'm glad the Kaduna State government appreciates this fact. In the KADIPA document called Invest in Kaduna State, prepared for this forum, the investment opportunities and potential which Kaduna State has to offer have been very well narrated. Indeed, this state has immense investment opportunities. The executive governor has elaborated on that very, very eloquently. Therefore, it makes a lot of economic sense for investors to decide to invest in this great state. They will not regret. Definitely. Excellencies, I've learned from experience of promoting investment for my country, Tanzania, that investment opportunities notwithstanding, a permissive investment environment is a very critical factor. If you have everything, if you have a lot to offer, but if the investment climate is not permissive, people will not come. Perhaps this is the most important factor which business people give closest attention to and very serious consideration when choosing places to direct their investments. It is almost a make or break factor. It is the ultimate. It all begins with economic policies being pursued by the nation or the state. Where policies are good, investors get attracted because it assures them smooth functioning and guarantees return on their investments. I know in the context of Kaduna State, investors have to consider both federal and state policies. Fortunately, at the national level, the federal government is pursuing investor-friendly policies, and the Kaduna State government, as we heard from the governor, is doing the same. Under such circumstances, investors who come to Kaduna are doubly assured. Excellencies, investors like working in an economy where there is macroeconomic stability, a place where fiscal and monetary policies are sound and predictable. They hate working in places where people, especially leaders, government officials, and local partners say this today, and tomorrow they do the exact opposite, with impunity and no remorse. Investors like to work in a country or a place where laws and regulations affecting investments are stable and reliable and predictable. Also, that their investments are secure.